Well, jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, so apparently Americans are very easy to spot in Europe. And they're also very confused of Europe just in general. So today we are going to scour TikTok and see what all of these Americans are getting confused about. This isn't even a fanny pack. I was like, I have to find the closest thing to a fanny pack. I don't know what that is. Actually, I don't even know if I want to wear this. This is like my 4th of July hat from like 2 years ago. It's been sitting in my closet. All right, well, a little more comfortable. That was really tight. So I had somebody put together a collection of TikToks for me to watch and react to of, I guess, Americans just confused in Europe or Americans just doing dumb stuff or, I guess, stereotypes. I'm not too sure. It's probably going to be embarrassing for me, but also really funny for you guys. And that's the whole point. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. Culture shock.
European.
What? Okay, even I'm a little confused here. Do the paper towels don't rip off in the bathroom?
European.
It just looked like it, like, do you just like slightly use it and then it sucks it up so it recycles it? That's gonna be my biggest guess. Let's check out the comments. It like defeats the purpose of washing your hands in the first place. I don't know what that means. I am appalled. As a European, huh? Okay, so we got another European that's a little confused. Yeah, I think I'll stick to shaking my hands like a crazy person to dry them. Okay. I'm Swedish and this is a culture shock for me too. Okay, all right. So this isn't really like a super European thing. I guess it's probably just like one establishment, but you guys know TikTok. They got to put anything in the titles to get the clicks. All right, let's do the next one. Fighting the American urge to ask for a cup of water, ice water in Europe. That's funny. Yeah, I've heard that you guys don't have like a lot of ice, right? Like it's not something that everyone uses. Honestly, I'm not huge on ice in my water. I actually like my water without ice, but if I'm having, gosh, what's like a drink? I guess like an iced tea, but I don't really drink iced tea that much. I usually just drink water. I might have a soda every now and then. I guess if I'm in a restaurant and I'm having, like, I want a Coke, I probably want ice in it. But all right, let's see what the comments look like. 1 single ice cube per person. I'm seriously confused by their hatred for ice, and it's free to make. All right, so Americans are commenting. Maybe order a water? Wait, fighting the American urge to ask for a cup of ice. This person doesn't get it. My friend asked for a lot of ice, please, and she got 2 cubes. Guys, there's cold water. You don't need ice in everything. Yeah, I agree. We don't need ice in everything. But like I said, you know, a couple of drinks that I like to have it in. And then when you do ask, they give you the tiniest cup and it melts in 2 seconds. That's the creator said. This one says, I really don't understand where y'all are going because ice, water, and AC have not been impossible to find when I've traveled there. Okay, all right. So you guys have some AC and ice. Obviously water. I don't know why people think that like from the text that they put on there that these people are saying like they're fighting the urge to ask for water, which I don't think it's the water part. It's just their ice water. Apparently people don't get that. All right, let's go to the next one. This one says, in Germany, you get almost every drink cold and sometimes with ice. Okay, so Germany's got ice. Why don't they use ice though? I don't know. Let's go to the next video.
We're witnessing a first-time bathroom encounter.
Confused, to say the least. This one is for pisciare, and this one is to wash yourself.
Bidet! Don't they have like electrical bidets?
No, that's not.
Electrical!
What does
that
mean? I don't know what you mean.
Like a Japanese style?
Yeah!
We're not in Japan, Landry. This is Italy. We're witnessing a first-time.
That's actually pretty crazy. 2 toilets, or I guess one's a bidet to clean yourself. But, you know, they do have bidets that are like toilet seat covers that go right over. Maybe this is an Italian thing, though. Like, I don't imagine that these are in all of the bathrooms in Europe. They're probably staying in like one place that has this. I don't know. You guys tell me. Do they have these in a lot of the bathrooms in Europe? The comments say, the lack of toilet paper would send me into a coma. Honestly, I've had bidets before, and they are much better. I mean, obviously, you still use toilet paper, but I have to wash my crap with my bare hands? Question mark. Having a bidet in the toilet is elite. Spraying after doing business, then wiping is absolutely the correct order of operations. Yes, it is. That is one thing with bidets built into... do you guys have a lot of bidets built into the bathrooms? I assume you do. Not like a separate bidet, item in there, but yeah, it is much better. Yes, but only the Japanese bidet. Okay, but I'm not Italian, and bidets are the best thing ever. My wife and I have one. Okay, yeah, so I think everyone's in agreement that bidets are awesome. Let's go to the next video.
So I've been in Europe for 2 weeks now, and I'm just a little bit confused.
Okay.
Because right now, I'm not sucking in my stomach. And let me explain to you what I ate yesterday and what I've been consuming, and you'll understand my confusion. So yesterday for breakfast, I had a really, really healthy breakfast of a donut practically with cream and a cappuccino. Probably did not consume water until about 3 p.m. Super unhealthy. Then for lunch, I had pizza. Practically ate a whole damn pizza myself. And for dinner I had spaghetti and mussels. Probably drank 4 glasses of water the entire day and had like probably 5.
I wonder if she's just figuring out that the food in America is poison.
Glasses of wine throughout the day and like 2 or 3 shots of espresso. Really unhealthy. Really, really unhealthy. So I would think that this morning I would wake up and be
Why is it gotta be unhealthy?
If I ate like that in the US, I would be extremely bloated. So like my stomach normally like this, like right here is like giving a little bit more, right? And I always just like assumed that it was just my body. Like I just accepted it. I work out and like it just doesn't go away. So that's is what it is. But now I'm mad because my stomach looks like that and all I ate yesterday was carbs and sugar and wine. And I haven't worked out and I haven't been walking that much. So you're telling me that whatever's in the food in the US is the reason why I need to work out on a daily basis and can't drink wine all the damn time?
Yep.
And no matter what I freaking do, I got a little... I need to replicate this when I get home, so somebody explain. Like if I start consuming only food from fresh markets, will my body look like this? Please.
Okay. I kind of got the same problem because I feel like I eat pretty damn healthy, but I got a little something in there, There's no 6-pack under my shirt, okay? But sometimes I'm like, I ate like one meal today and like a small snack, and my meal was not even bad. Like I ate something fairly good and drank water. And then I'm like, why? And worked out. Same thing that she's kind of saying, but it's just, I guess it's just our food. Let's go to the comments. EU has stricter food regulations, which means the food's quality is higher. Yes, I've watched dozens of videos on the food in Europe, and I can't wait to eat it. Wait until you notice that our water is more hydrating than in the US. That one has me curious. Okay. We don't put sugar in absolutely everything. Okay. It's because we don't so many additives in our food. I think they meant to say it's because we don't put so many additives in our food. Yes. No corn syrup. Okay. What is corn syrup? Corn syrup's not in pizza. I don't even think they do that in the US, do they? No. This one says, me, a French guy. Why would you be bloated? You broke my brain. I had no idea the quality was so low in the US that you'd get bloated after eating a little unhealthy for one day. It's true. It's not even like eating unhealthy. It's just like eating. I mean, in general. All right, let's go to the next video. What's this say? Hold on. My husband was stationed outside of Munich in the 80s and couldn't wait to show it to me. It's a little different now, I guess. He said when we got there. Oh, this might be one that's not too great for Germany. Damn. Okay, well, that's... it's like 2 piles of trash. I don't even know. Let's see what the comments say. They got some new doctors and engineers. Oh, dear God. I don't even want to get into this. I don't want to get into this. Let's go to the next one.
I've had an absolutely incredible time exploring Europe. I just have one warning, though. As a conservationist, this is something that's important to me. The climate's changing. It's getting warmer. So, also as an American...
Hey, Europe, you need deodorant.
You need to listen carefully to these words. Once a day, every day, because the climate is changing and Europe is getting warmer, preferably in the morning, you need to put on some deodorant under your arms. Doesn't have to be made of aluminum, doesn't have to be name brand, just can't be something like a mint sprig. It's got to be real deodorant. Put it under your arms once a day, every day in the morning.
Okay, I just want to say I'm happy that she put a couple of things in there that are not necessarily roasting Americans. There's a little bit of European roasting going on here. Is that true? You guys don't wear a lot of deodorant? Maybe that's just something that, it's so hard because it's like you could be in just like one particular area or city where something's going on, like the last one that we just saw. It's like 2 piles of trash. It's like, I'm sure Munich is probably very beautiful, but I'm sure it's just a couple of areas that maybe people don't wear a lot of deodorant. And with the heat, I know you guys had like a crazy heat wave. So yeah, it gets stanky.
That way you don't stink. Because let me tell you, some of y'all out here, holy crap, you stink. And it's only going to continue to get warmer. So I need you to really think about this. As the climate shifts and Europe warms, your home is going to be more like the places that you traditionally visit. So once a day, every day, preferably in the morning, deodorant.
All right. I got to see what the comments say on this one. They need antiperspirant at night, especially if they are once a day bathers. Wait, isn't everyone a once a day bather? I don't know. That deodorant applied in the morning is going to sweat clean the F off. No, that's not true. I put deodorant on once a day in the morning and it lasts all day. Not the mint sprig. Oh my gosh, my stomach hurts from laughing. Very disrespectful. So just go back to America. Don't come back. They will remember your face. I wouldn't really call that disrespectful. I don't think he's being disrespectful if he says you guys stink. You guys roast us 24/7. Always making fun of Americans. I know a lot of you guys can't stand Americans. Hopefully you don't feel that way about me, but you probably smell the Americans. We all use Dio. Okay, cool. All right, let's see what else we got here. No more roasting Europeans. Staying in silence because Americans in Europe are a whole show. Trying to hear what they're saying. They are pretty loud. All right, the comments say they think we don't understand English. This one says, let me tag you in a video of Europeans being louder than this. Okay, yeah. Next one. You ever hear Europeans at U.S. national parks? They love making sure everyone knows they're from Europe. All right, this is like a whole lot different. I've never really checked out comments on some of the videos I've done. I need to start doing that a little bit more because usually like when I react to these European videos and like as I'm learning things, yeah, I just don't check comments. And it's surprising to see that like there's an even balance between Americans and Europeans in the comments. Are y'all ever happy? The content creator said no. All of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating voice. I've heard European tourist visitors do this too, ? I just don't point it out or make a video because it's not a big deal. Just put some noise canceling headphones in. You're in public. I don't know. I feel like if the culture is like very quiet and there is like a stereotype that Americans are loud, you probably don't want to be like yelling and screaming when everyone's trying to just like enjoy the peace and quiet. All right, let's go to the next video. You hear Americans in Europe and all you want to do is become friends with them. Okay, so this is like flipped. All right. The title says, some Europeans find it annoying. I think they are just fun. Oh, that's sweet. All right, cool. So not everyone hates us completely. This guy says, I don't think you understand how much Americans love meeting people. Just say hi. Yeah, true. I mean, I'm not like a loud person, especially when I'm out in public. I'm very quiet. When I'm in a big crowd, I'm like, I hate the word introvert, but I am pretty quiet. Like I stick to myself. I like having conversations with like one person. But yeah, if some Americans are being loud, just say what's up. Finally, a video where we aren't being bashed. Thank you. I bet they were all strangers 15 minutes ago. Now they're laughing like besties. We're like golden retriever puppies, a happy bunch who like to make friends. Thanks for this. Oh, that's sweet. All right, cool. I like how she put 2 of those back to back so I could see 2 different viewpoints of Americans being loud. All right, next one. All right, so apparently that building was built in 1362. What's the title say? And apparently they used to name the pubs things like the Cow and the Pig because most people couldn't read. They just put a sign of a cow and a pig as the pub's name. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Holy cow, this one's got 2,638 comments. Most things in Europe are older than anything in USA. When you guys see me reading these and I'm like doing it kind of like slowly, it's because I've noticed in my comments too, I'm not bashing anyone, but when Europeans are kind of like typing, sometimes I have to read it a little slower because there's a word or two missing for me. So yeah, all the Europeans in the comments are misunderstanding her shock. It's not because she didn't things could be that old. It's just that as an American, it's a novel experience. Yeah, true. We're just, excited about it. It's surprising. It's really cool. Kind of blows our mind when we think of something from 1362. Even whispers are loud. Oh gosh, here we go. Come on, they're minding their business. They're not being loud. What are you talking about? She doesn't sound like she's being that loud. In America, 100 years is a long time. In Europe, 100 miles is a long drive. That's funny. That's a good comment. You guys are so loud. Am I tripping on this? Is she being loud? 1362. I mean, she's not really whispering it. She's just kind of talking normal, but she's sitting down at a table. I don't know. That lady looks like she's staring at her. Did somebody just speak loudly? All right, let's check out another one. What? The ice again. Wait, I think I remember seeing something about this from what was that video I watched? Yeah, not everywhere offers free water, right? Because in America, if you go and sit down in a restaurant, they have to provide you with free water. I guess, you guys get free healthcare, we get free water. Let's keep going. Okay, I don't live in a city. That's pretty cool. I still can't believe that. You guys don't really have dryers? Is that true? Let's check the comments. All right, it says it's a little different here. First comment, in which Europe are you in? Okay, so I'm assuming maybe you guys, yeah, in which Europe? Like, I know there's so many countries in Europe. I still get that comment on my videos where people put in all caps, Europe is not a country. Yes, we understand Europe is a continent. Maybe not all of us. We have free water, ice, iced coffee, and dryers in Spain. Okay, so yeah, we do use ice. Okay, water is free. Just ask for tap water. You have to ask for tap water. All right. All right, let's do one more. Save the rest. Nobody talks about how hard it is to go from this. Okay. First of all, I hate when people do this kind of shit. Like cherry pick some of the most beautiful spots in America and then probably pick like a corner in what country is this? Is it Spain? I'm so bad with flags. But it's like you pick one area that's probably not, very nice. It's like you go to New York City. You're going to find like this in New York City all the time. All right, I don't really like this one. Try showing Rome, Florence, Venice, Amalfi Coast, Tuscany region, etc. All right, I don't really know what that means. Are they just nicer? Yeah, this can be done literally to every country on earth. True. I prefer second. Well, if we're just going off of the video, I would assume you don't prefer the second. Those first images were actually really nice. Yeah, the best of America and the worst of Italy. Okay, it was Italy. I feel like I was close. Kind of in the same area. Bro really said that? Like the best of USA and the worst of Italy. Yeah, true. That's kind of, yeah, I don't really like that one. I don't know why she put that one in there. That's weak. Let's do one more. I want to end on a good one. Americans overseas realizing we don't know how to use a knife and fork. I just watched a video on this. Oh gosh. Salads were a challenge, to be honest. Knife is in dominant hand, fork in other. Don't switch them. This one says, I have no idea what you're talking about. Probably an American. Fun tip. You can do whatever you want and it doesn't matter. Hope this helps. All right. That's a great comment. She said very fun tip. All right. We're going to end on that one. What'd you guys think? I don't know. I feel like I wanted to go through and pick these, but I felt like if I went through and picked them and already saw them, you guys want to get like a natural reaction to it. So I did have my wife pick them out for me. But yeah, let me know if you guys like this video. Hit the like button on your way out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.